2019 was a great year for Teni the entertainer, but what are her plans for 2020? She had a full conversation with Ebuka. Let's watch.
Not to say, okay, I don't want to be compared to her so much, so let me face this way.
It wasn't intentional. I've always been different. Nini has always been the prissy type. I've just always been jaga. I play basketball, come back home, go and play soccer, then come back, play games, and I'm an extrovert. He's more of an introvert. And music made her, come out more, and but we're just two different people that drank the same water, but came out differently.
Was it ever a thought that you guys should be like a partnership or like a duo?
No.
It never happened. Why was that?
Because I look at Nini, like Nini taught me how to sing. So it was like an idol. I was like, I just looked up to her, and it was never like match up to her.
Yeah.
It was just like, even if I can be half as good.
Yeah. But there's always a belief that, when siblings are together in the same industry, there's some competition. And people try to pitch you guys against each other sometimes. You hear stuff like that, I'm sure. And how do you guys focus on it? How do you feel about those sort of comparisons?
We actually try to stay away from things like that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, family first. We were siblings before we were superstars.
Yeah.
So we try to keep that, safe. Our bond, our relationship. We make sure that nothing comes close to it.
Yeah.
Because even after music, we'll still be sisters.
Exactly.
So.
Let's talk about Dr. Dollar. Why did you go down that route? I mean, there are a number of record labels in the country. Some people decided to go independent. Why did you choose that?
Well, because he was just a guy that loved music. I saw the hunger. He was ready to push. And I just wanted to start with somebody, not go to a place that I already had. I wanted to build something with somebody that believed in my dreams, most importantly. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And thank God.
How's that relationship going?
Oh, amazing.
I ask that because, it feels like every day you wake up, there's a new artist versus record label drama going on on the internet. Someone is either leaving, or someone is asking for their money, or someone is saying, you didn't treat me right, or return my motor. There's always something happening. Is the relationship going well? Are you worried about how things are unfolding in any way?
That was my friend first.
Okay.
So I feel like the relationship should be friendship.
Yeah.
As well as understanding that there's business. So never crossing your boundaries. Yeah. That was my guy. But if I need, for example, one time I wanted to do a shoot in his office, and the photographer told me to stand on his table. And he said, just stand. You and Dolo have a good relationship. I said, I can't just cross my boundaries like that. Yeah. I had to give him a phone call first to say, can I? So even though you're friends, it's still understanding that this guy is still the owner of the record label. And we're business partners, so it's never crossing your it's a relationship. Yeah. It's we're cool, but I'm understanding that this is my work and I'm not taking our relationship for granted. Artists should look at their contract before they sign.
Very important.
No matter, even if you are so desperate, if you believe in yourself and know you're going to blow, get a lawyer, find somebody that has better knowledge than you are, go through the contract, make sure you can't always get everything you want, but make sure it's something you can deal with for the amount of years that you've signed. Yeah. So don't be too much in a hurry. You don't want to sign your life away. Yeah. And you don't want to be blown and then be blown and broke.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
Do you still think record labels are the way to go? Or people should explore more independent options?
It depends. Some people can go independent if you have funds. See, music requires money. But you can get investors. You can get an investor that's not a label. Yeah. Do you understand? You can also sign a label if you want structure. If you know you're not structured and you don't have the right machine and team, because your team is very important. Sometimes I don't want to do anything. And the things I've ended up not wanting to do have been the best for me because my manager has pushed me to do it. So sometimes you're not the most structured. You need a structured team that can push you and help you achieve your dreams. And if you know you don't have that, then you can sign to a label that can help you.
Yeah, do that.
Do that. Longer than a controversy. Controversy will last 5 minutes. People are going to forget. But your music, we still listen to Bob Marley. Nobody remembers what Bob Marley did on so day or what Bob Marley did. We just know the music.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to last even after you die. That's what's going to live forever. So no, I don't care about controversy.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of controversy, you did get in hot water. It must have been, I think it was about a month ago, I believe, in January, with your feminist comments.
Oh.
You had said that feminists they always claim to be feminists until it's time to bend the knee or something along those lines. And it was a whole day. You were going back and forth with people. You doubled down a few times, saying what you meant. You even said you were misunderstood. So explain what you were trying to say there, with regards to. And I think what also caught people off guard was when you said you're feminist. So does that mean you're not a feminist?
What's feminism in the first place? It's fighting for equal rights.
Yes.
Period. So if I'm saying I as a woman, I'm fighting for equal rights, you as a woman should not judge another woman for choosing to do something. Because what started that tweet was, there was this video of this woman kneeling down in a football game, asking
a guy to marry
her.
her.
And under the comment, I was very disappointed at how other women
were bashing her, basically.
Who I knew that are feminists, Twitter feminists, were bashing her. And to me, it's like, is this your definition of feminism? There's equal rights on all ends, no matter equality, period. You cannot choose equality here and deny it here. If you're going to choose equality, don't say, oh, we're only saying equality for education, equality for this, equality for all. So you cannot skip and insult a woman and say, oh, she did that. What kind of nonsense is that? A man should only do that. Da, da, da. But isn't that going against what you preach? So that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Don't be a feminist on some issues. Be a feminist on all issues.
So basically you're saying it's okay for a woman to propose to a man.
Why not?
Why do you think your tweet was so misunderstood?
Because Nigerians don't read to understand. And Nigerians, some Nigerians, not all. Let me not generalize.
Yeah.
Some people on Twitter just want to be a part of a discussion. They just join the bandwagon. Somebody says just to be, they just want to be a part of it. These people see you in real life, I can't say it to your face, so I don't bother. If you cannot see me in real life and say it to my face, then you don't mean. Because I've seen a lot of people that said something on Twitter and they see me in real life and they can't say it to my face. So that means you don't mean it.
Yeah. We live in a time now where it's like cancel culture is ruling. People are canceling left, right, and center. And I saw a lot of that. Teni is cancelled. Teni is cancelled. You see stuff like that, and these are people who are fans, whether you like it or not, and they have made you at least who you are to an extent. Things like that definitely do bother you, don't they?
No. Teni is cancelled. Where? How?